it's time to dish with D. That's me. Thank you for clicking on this video and making yourself a priority. I am Denise. It's Wednesday here on the channel, and today we dish support. It is a vlog day. It is my, my topic of the week. Weight Watchers, we do theirs topic on Saturdays. And if you haven't seen my weigh-in video, my Weight Watchers topic du jour, I like to call it, and weigh-in, I will link one above for you. And I do that every Saturday. I go to my meeting in Turnersville and I go over their topic. But Wednesday is all about what I think is important to talk about, because I've been on a weight loss journey for years and I have my own opinions of what I think is important. So I bring you my day and their day. We call this Wednesday Wisdom. Somebody thought of that, I didn't. So I thought it was fun. These Wednesday Wisdom. So today I want to talk about the blue dot. Now this is the month where we're talking about carbohydrates. Don't want to forget about that as well. So how are you doing on the carbohydrates? Are you looking at what you're having, keeping in check on what you're having? Again, I'm not telling you to go low carb, because I know as well as you know, a low carb diet is really not a lifestyle. It is hard to maintain a very low carb diet. I do think we should be carb conscious and knowing how many carbs we're eating, or at least being aware of. I try to keep my carbs, I do say try because it doesn't always happen, 30 to 35 per meal. So really not having over 110 per day. Does it always work out that way? Well, you've seen some of my breakfasts, some of my overnight oats are high in carbs, because oatmeal, banana, yogurt, that's sending me over that 35 range. But I do balance that with a big ass salad at lunch. It's all about balance, people. So I have the salad to balance out the carbohydrates. And some days I have crackers, not all the time, but I try to keep it all in check. It's definitely a balancing act. And the blue dot to me, now I want to preface with saying, this is not a slam again. This is, again, my opinion. If you love the blue dot and you think the blue dot is great and it encourages you and motivates you, then ignore me. But if you're struggling on plan and you're a blue dot person, that could be the reason. I honestly, for the longest time, didn't know what a blue dot was. Was it really explained at my meeting? Maybe that was a reason. I don't know. But then I found out a blue dot is called, if you stay within the healthy eating zone, you have a personal points goal. Everybody's is different. It's usually between 16 and 28, I think you can get based on your assessment. The blue dot is you can go so many points under and so many points over that number and still be within the healthy eating range. So if you're within that range, you get on your app a blue dot. Now, back in the day, I do believe blue dot's been around for a while. I think they used to tell you to put a blue dot in your tracker or something. I don't even remember. Or did they give you I can't go back that far. But blue dots has been around for a while. They were always saying, and I kind of get it because everybody's different. But with the 0 point foods, you know what I'm saying? That is not, obviously they don't want you to track them. And you can track them, but I don't know if it really affects the blue dot. I don't believe it does. You can track your 0 point foods. They should come up as 0 points for you. If you want to be accountable for all your food and see what you're eating, I highly encourage to track everything. Excuse me? Weigh and measure everything. Just because it's 0 points, there is a serving size to that food. And if you go in your app and you go to type in non-fat Greek yogurt, it will give you a serving size. You scroll down. They don't tell you about that either. You only see the top. You can, I should say, scroll up. You scroll up and you'll see that the serving size is, I think, 3/4 of a cup for a meal. That's what they consider. I believe that's what it is. So everything, your chicken, you scroll, it'll tell you how many ounces of chicken is in a portion. So yes, there's portions. Do they run that home? I don't believe they do. I don't feel like that is brought up a lot at meetings or even on anything that you see from them mentioning portions. It's there, yes. But I don't feel that a lot of people don't even know it's there, because I don't feel like it's told enough. And it's important, because I really, in my opinion, portions are critical. They are. That's where you get your calories. Now, if you're not losing because people are saying, I don't think I'm eating enough, I track calories and I'm not eating enough, but you got your blue dot. So the blue dot has no idea really what you're eating. And the sad part is the app has the capabilities to know that. So it's giving somebody a blue dot. And I think here, your healthy eating zone will be personalized to you, and it will range from 8 points below your starting daily points budget to 10 points above it. So if your daily points budget is 24, you can get a blue dot if you track 16 to 34 points a day. Okay, so if you get 16, say you have 24 points and you track 16, you get a blue dot. Well, if you've not eaten enough, that's not in a healthy eating range. A lot of us are realizing the point system for this personal points, maybe it's the algorithm. I'm not a professional. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I do feel when something is 90 calories and 5 points and something is 200 calories and 2 points, there's something wrong. It's going to affect the healthy eating zone. It is. Now, I guess they don't want us to go for the low calorie, high point thing because there's probably sugar in it. There's probably something in there that's not good for us, that they don't want us to eat. So maybe if we stick that food, because of all the bad, fat and sugar, they won't eat it. If I want it, I'm going to eat it, And there's the problem with running out of points because and then I won't eat regular good food because I'm out of points. So, oh my God, I can't eat anything else. Well, you can eat your 0 point foods. Well, if I don't want my 0 point foods and they're not something that I'm looking for, yes, you should lean on it. But remember, they also have calories too. And again, it's chicken. It's boneless, skinless chicken breast. Yes, it has points and calories. I should say it has calories, but is it enough calories that's going to make up for the deficit that I'm in? Probably not. We establish a range -8 to 0.10 from your starting daily budget to give you more flexibility day to day. Okay, I get that. I do. But they're also expecting you to be eating 0 point foods. But if you're not, do you see where I'm going with that? The lower end of the range encourages you to make sure you're eating and tracking your meals throughout the day. Stopping after the morning coffee will leave you shy of the eating healthy zone. The upper end of the range accounts for your ability to use your weeklies at any point you have earned as you see fit. So my question is, if people are all about the blue dot and not all about nutrition, they're not going to see the best results, especially with this algorithm and this system. So I guess I encourage you to absolutely track everything, and for a few days, see where you fall in calories. Now, I'm not telling you to track calories every day for the rest of your life because I know how hard that is. I can only do it for about a week and a half at max. It's daunting. It's daunting. And for those that do it, I applaud you. I do. I just know that I'm lazy when it comes to stuff like that. That is a task. If it's going to take me more than a couple of seconds, I'm not going to do it. I mean, that's why I use the quick add on the app most times, because I know a lot of the food that I'm eating, so I can actually bang that in there. If I had to track it, every little thing, I wouldn't do it. Honestly, that is how I got to become a really good tracker, because I took the shortcut. Whatever works, right? Whatever keeps you on plan, whatever keeps your weight going down. And I made goal that way. So yeah, I'm struggling now. Could that be the reason? I don't know. I'm not really eating any terribly different than I ate before. See, that's what keeps me, I know that there's something else going on because I'm not eating. And I would admit if I'm overeating. I would admit that because I am who I am. But I know that I'm eating the same and I'm not seeing any results. But a little bit of it's a fluctuation. I lose, I gain, I lose, I gain. It's like it's not that I can't lose, I just can't lose consistently. What are the blue dots for? This is all on the Weight Watchers website, by the way. They keep you motivated and help you see progress. When you track within your personal healthy eating zone, you earn a blue dot on My Day. Pretty soon you'll have a healthy eating streak going. They actually, I don't know if they still do, they used to have blue dot challenges. I just don't see rewarding people for not eating enough. I mean, and you could sit there and say, well, are you within your calories going 8 points under? Are you? Are you really? Because the 0 point foods, if eaten within portions, are good options and should keep you within your caloric deficit. But if you overeat them, then maybe, yeah. But if you're not, if you're being a diligent Weight Watcher person and sticking to your serving sizes of those 0 point foods and not really eating a lot of them and not overdoing them, chances are you're not eating enough. And that's sad because It is, because I feel like to sit there and give you a reward for eating less is not teaching you anything. It's not giving you good tools that you need. And I just feel like that's a little bit disheartening for some of us. But yeah, the Blue Dot challenges. They say join today for free Bluetooth scale. So if you're looking to join, I keep this negative thing. Like I said, I ignore the blue dots. I do. And if you ignore them, you'll be fine. I don't even know if they come. I don't even look for them on my tracker anymore, because to sit there and say 8 points under is okay. I'm just not okay with that. And here's the thing: if the app, if it allowed you to, here's my little pet peeve. There's many. If the app had the capabilities to track your calories, not even your macros, just your calories, it would be able to, that blue dot would then, for my opinion, would work. But it's not. So it has really no idea. And you don't have, and I'll tell you, you don't have to track your 0 point foods. So in a sense, you really don't know what you're eating in this program. It doesn't know what you're eating. So how can it reward you for something it really doesn't know? It doesn't. They don't encourage you tracking 0 point foods, and I encourage you to weigh 0 point foods. Yeah, you should track them, you should weigh them, you should measure them, you should know what you're eating. And the app should be able to at least give you a daily, it's going to give you a blue dot. It should know you came to your caloric place. If you're getting a blue dot and you've only eaten 800 calories, that is not sustainable. You need to know what your calorie count should be for the day. I know I have to go over my points and to hit it. I know I do. And it came to me, back before I was on maintenance, I was eating my maintenance points. And I stopped, I went in weight loss mode, and I was eating less. Yeah, not the best idea, apparently. But we are, incorporating those points back in. So I am eating between 23 and 28 points a day. Am I eating crap? No, I'm not. So I always sit there and tell you, yes, eat points, but I'm not telling you to go out, all right, I need to eat my points, let me go grab a piece of cake. No, I'm telling you, you could eat higher fat cheeses. You could eat higher fat dairies. You know what? Eat a good piece of Dave's Killer bread versus 647. I'm not telling you not to eat it. I don't eat 647 as much as I used to. When I'm having French toast, yes, I use 647. When I'm doing a French toast bake, yes, I have 647. When I'm having avocado toast, I do not. I have Dave's Killer, I have Ezekiel bread. It is a more dense caloric and filling and has really whole grain in there that I need and I enjoy. It's a lifestyle, and you have to make the choices that are best for you and how fit your life. But if you're struggling and you've done a calorie count and you're a blue dot person, I highly suggest you put the blue dot to the side. I do. Because the blue dot is not giving you an accurate picture of your day. It's not. To sit there and tell you somebody who eats under 8 points is eating enough, eating in their healthy, it doesn't know that. And it can't really say that. And I think that's just something that they need to get rid of. Absolutely. If there's a plan change, blue dot needs to go. It just does. And if you're a person that has been successful with the blue dot, I applaud you, because it's not set up for success for a lot of us, and it needs to just, something needs to happen. Maybe you can turn it off for some people, because I think it really works. There's people that go out of their mind if they don't get a blue dot. Oh yeah. It's that bad, and it's not creating good eating habits, in my opinion. If you're that obsessed about a blue dot, you're not creating a good eating habit, and you want to have a better relationship with food. That's the whole goal of being on a weight loss journey, is having a better relationship with food. So giving me this blue dot thing is not doing that. It's pitting me against food and pitting me against a dot, and you don't need to do that. So blue dot for me, be gone. So that's it for my Wednesday wisdom. I hope this helped you understand the blue dot more, and maybe if it's kind of maybe been your problem, to maybe ignore it. Honestly, I couldn't tell you if I get them or I don't get them, because I kind of put a blind eye to it. I probably do get them, because if I'm staying, because I get right now, I did the assessment yet again, and I think I get 22 points a day. I'm trying to get 23. Be it like the blue plan. I gave up oats. I gave up anything that was on the blue plan as 0. So I gave up oats, and I actually did give up beans, only because I haven't been eating them. Not for any reason, I haven't been eating them. So no sense taking daily points away from something you're not eating. If you're not eating something 3 to 4 times a week, don't have it as a 0-point food, because it's taking away daily points, which again is robbing you. If you have something on your list that you're not eating at least 3 to 4 times a week, it needs to go. Same thing with fish. I do have fish once a week. I don't have it often, so why is it a 0-point food? Chicken, eggs, yogurt are my top 3 0-point foods, because they're something I have pretty much. Fruit, vegetables, I have them more often. So if you're having something, that's a bit of advice too. 3 to 4 days a week, that has to be your goal for putting a 0-point food. Rice, I have rice once a week. I had it last night. I'm not going to have it again, not for any reason. I just don't desire to have rice that often. I like to have a variety. I like to have a pasta, a rice, a potato, maybe a veggie night. So it's kind of like we kind of have a variety in our diet. So I don't feel to rob myself of those daily points for something that I'm not having that often is just a negative to me. I'd rather see more points in my day. So I know that I'm eating more nutritiously and more better, which isn't a word, but that's how I do it. So that's how I'm doing it now. I'm trying to, now beans were 0 on the blue plan, and so was corn, if I'm not mistaken. But again, not something I have every day. Yes, I live in New Jersey. Yes, we have corn. I don't have it every day. I'm lucky if we have it once a week. It's just not something that I have. I mean, it's for me to have it as a 0-point food, I need to be having it, like I said, even with fruit, I'm trying to have more fruit because it's a 0-point food. So I'm trying to incorporate fruit at least 3 to 4 times a week, like having a banana, having melons, having strawberries, having grapes. Those things I can do. We have peaches now, and apples. So I am definitely trying to have more fruit because it's a 0-point food. If you're going to have it as 0, you got to eat it. And if you're not going to eat it more than 3 times a week, you need to get more daily points for things that you are eating, because you're robbing yourself of daily points of things that you actually want. You know, so that's where I'm at with that. So yet another weekly Wednesday in the books, dusted and, what is it? You know, dusted and dusted? No, something and dusted. Done and dusted. That's it. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these, give them a huge thumbs up and let me know, comment below what you think of the blue dot. I'd love to hear it. And if you have any ideas for Wednesday Wisdom, let me know in the comments section below as well. I'd love to hear from you. If you haven't yet subscribed, come join us here in Dish with D. We do fun things here. We do weight loss chats. We do vlogs. We do fabulous recipes. We do friendship here. So if that is something you're interested in, join us. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. That bell lets you know when I upload or when I go live. And it's something you don't want to miss an upload. You don't want to miss a live performance. We go live 7 p.m. Eastern time, Sunday through Thursday here on the channel for Weight Loss Chit Chat. We get together, we talk. Because you know what? Talking helps. And you also can join us on Facebook for our fantastic Facebook group, Dish with D's Crew. Yes, it is. We are supportive 24/7. You have a problem, you put it in the group. Somebody will absolutely pick you up and help you out. It's the truth. Scout's honor. I actually do a exercise group if you're interested in that. Monday through Friday, it's called Glam Squad. All the information is in the Facebook group. We meet on Zoom at 2:30 Eastern time. You're all welcome to pop in. You know what? We do Zoom where you put little, if you've never been on Zoom, it's kind of like the Brady Bunch. You each have a square. And if you're shy, you can turn your square off. You don't have to have the camera on. And there's a share screen, and Leslie Sansone is in the middle doing her. We follow her. And then afterwards, we only walk for about 20 minutes. We usually get about a mile, depends. And then we chat for 10 minutes. And just, it's a great friend group. So if you're lacking friendship support, a little bit of walking, then join us on Glam Squad. You just show up. Everything is in the Facebook group. You have to be a member of the Facebook group to join. So we'd love to have you. So we will dish another day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Share this video if you think somebody needs a little motivation, needs a kick in the butt, or your Facebook group. Share D with the masses. I love to help as many people as I can realize their weight loss potential and realize that they're not crazy. They're not. And these blue dots need to go. So we will dish another day. Ta-ta, my lovelies.